sixth bell. Half the time is up.
This place is off limits to you. Halt! Fine. You had your... I'll hack you up like you deserve. Bad luck. Punishment by the blade. My favorite. Oh, fucking hell! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard. Ha! Fuck you! You should have yielded. It's a wonder you're still standing. I'll hack you up. That'll teach you. Can't be. Jesus, I'm hit. Now you'll see what we do with...
The bell's ringing for half the fifth time.
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender, now!
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up and show...
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going with it?
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl.
No?
They're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest... Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea. That girl made a right fool.
Oh, I've had enough embarrassment.
All right, then.
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
Out on the right, Yannick. No, please.
Pardon me for...
If you want to pray, go, unless you're a...
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister.
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. Unless he returns soon.
I heard that you're... So I brought something for you.
Really? I don't know what to say.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Yes. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous man, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
Ah. I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
What should we do if he...
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has... I do not expect any great obstacles. But he will take his time over being pursued.
I'll get to him somehow.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route set?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here.
Who is this lord?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estate. His children are grown up. His daughter married well. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. In short, the house of Nebak is more...
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to chop. That will do us. If he...
Is that all?
It's no simple task. No, dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated.
We'll take care of it, sir.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not...
Very well. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will...
Thank you, sir.
May I ask?
Oh.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw him...
Oh.
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here?
And why does this Toth...
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has...
Interesting. Interesting.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir.
There will be time enough yet for social nicety. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated. Furthermore, his lordship has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses. And naturally... Gentlemen, follow me. So, Zahan, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I'm sorry.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood. Ulster's not troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much. But you can keep that little matter to yourself. Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Huh?
Was that you? Oh, never mind then.
Greetings. What do
How long have you been...
And what are you after?
Nothing.
So, you thought you might... Well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you were going to be... So, best... My friend...
Nice.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I heard some interesting books from... There's one I'd like to borrow. A sand-coloured cover.
Yes, several rare and astonishing. But why are you interested in an alchemy?
I've heard there are some interesting... Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nick and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even all I remember is the author's initial. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him.
Why would Nick Vard...
I have a... It seems Nick Vard... I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed, but Nick Vard is old and stubborn.
The price of such a book must be incalculable.
But I digress. As I said, Nick Vard is intentionally... I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
For a nobleman, Nick Vard is quite wary of his own kind, speaking only to...
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to... Nick Vard is a loner. Which is also why I suspect now that he's decided to leave his shell. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since...
I thought you had the book on you.
That's a pity. Yeah, I'll just have to hope Nick continue invest... I might have time for that once the papal schism...
I'm looking for Nick Vard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I brewed him another phial of medicine. But I told him to stop by for another one soon.
Did he say...
I can't say. I promised Lord
Oh, come now. Nick Vard misplaced... I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart.
Listen, Bertha. I'm not here to chew the fat with you. You're going to tell me right now what you brewed for... Don't...
Christ, are you possessed or something? Take it. Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. just in that regard, Lord Libac had everything came out much.
Just say it.
It was in the privy down below the Crone. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine. And I promise Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes of. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters. Though it's close, but this time...
Is that all?
What else is there to say? It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the...
I don't know if this is going to do me.
Well, you...
Thanks anyway.
Oh, there.
The Lord be with you.
A horse! A horse!
Well, fuck me blind. A while ago you brought me horseshoes, and now you get your... I've got Herring here, all ready and waiting for you. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll... An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them I've heard that wind is blowing from them.
There are nomads around here.
Aye. I hear their camp is somewhere in the... They've got horses there. God...
Well, useful to know.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables.
Ah, don't worry. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head.
Well, I'll be damned. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment. As you can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the wares.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening. I'm done haggling. Yeah, maybe next time then.
Greetings, you friend.
How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple
How bold
misunderstanding.
of you. Bollocks,
You
a
steal something
misunderstanding.
from us and then
You made a
go
fool of
walking
yourself,
around with it
Mordor.
on.
What's the meaning of this? Why are you wearing our things?
Pacify
You
him.
must have
Quick!
stolen them. Give up.
Good day. Come on now. Put that away.
Damn it.
Good to see you.
I'm ready.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov, and we'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad, but I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in two to get it all done.
Did you hear
Good
about
doggy.
what happened at the big
Good
wheel?
boy.
At the mill? Yeah. The place by the sheriff.
This is sharp enough as it is.
I'm sorry.
And I was beginning to worry what that was.
Why is it open?
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
God grant you health. What do you hear?
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss the price.
All right.
How's this?
Less. Aye. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
God grant you health.
Hail. You silly doggy.
Don't be a coward.
God bless.
God be with you.
Good evening. What do you need?
I have a bit of...
What game would you like?
Let's play beg...
Let's play.
Well, God be with you.
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Praise God.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings to you, friend.
Here.
Good day.
These ones here.
Oh, come on!
Hail Mary.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Greetings, friend.
It's yours.
God bless.
God bless. Greetings to you too.
These ones here. Here. Hmm.
Good day.
Wonderful!
God be with you.
And it goes to me.
I apologize.
Who do we have here?
Good day, sir.
Good day to you.
Do you know where I can find Nickvard?
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard, but when I need him to read something for me, I'm sorry.
I was asking about...
Aye, I heard you.
I can.
In that case, would you mind...
Show me. Dear Mistress of the... What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests...
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in... The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my inside. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it. That was complete nonsense.
Imagine how I felt having to...
But what does it mean?
Lord, I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble, but then he found what he calls the Lightbringers, so I suppose it...
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean?
Look, can we stop talking about this?
I need help.
No!
All right. This is already sharp.
I'm sorry. Huh? What was that? What's that sound? I heard it coming from here. I heard it.
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going with this?
It's like this. Yeah.
No.
They're really good. Well, this yarn spinner at high... Then all of a sudden, that girl made... Oh,
You're all right, then. Are you trying to nick something? I caught you red-handed. Give up!
I surrender!
What do you... Wanted to get into my...
Utter nonsense. You'll have to ask...
Oh, I apologize, my lord.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Is there any word? Demons?
Quiet. But yes, unfortunately.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? But I suppose you could do it.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know war, bandits. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinct. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time.
Let's get to the heart of the matter.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures run. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the...
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help... Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself...
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure... I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nick... The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in...
I'm ready to scout. Could you arrange for me to be...
Very well. You could... Don't stay any longer than... I'll let the guards and servants know if anyone asks...
You said something about a priest and an apothecary.
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is...
If I recall, it was blessed. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, Just run away. But don't make too much of a rush. Be with you.
I'd like to...
There's no time for it now.
About that lot...
Please tell me you found...
First, I need to find...
Didn't you say you weren't going to look for them?
Well...
Ah, what do I care?
Where is Hirsch, the stable boy?
I've seen him with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle. He sleeps in the house directly across from it.
You said Nickvard. Where at the castle does he live?
Nickvard lives like a hermit here at Trotsky. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. But God knows if he's ever slept. He took his meals down in the Crone's kitchen. Lately, I've often seen him talking to Regina in the Knight's Hall, or looking out the hall window. I caught sight of him a few times with Hirsch at the...
So I just have to hope I run into him.
Nickvard always just shows up. I'm not surprised you can't find him anywhere, since I...
That's everything. God, where is that dog?
Ave Maria.
King commands his subject.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe...
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libac. I suppose his task wasn't so
What task?
Nick Libac, that is. He's a castle lord. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning. Von Berghoff. And I had to obey. He says there's a war on.
I need to know more about what Nick...
No. They're a new...
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said that I told him, watch out for spies, sir. You're a spy yourself.
I'm not.
Ha! That's why you have to be vetted. The side that Nickvard's on, just so you know.
I'd like to.
Hold your horse.
Tell me what you want.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy. Forge one, buy one, or maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate.
Steal a sword?
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal spy servant. Once I get a sword, I'll...
Listen, Hurt.
Don't try any word games on. Deeds talk louder than words.
You wanted a sword?
I don't want an invisible sword.
I'll gladly give you some groschen to buy.
Only spy. Unless you had more groschen than a then I'd believe you ain't one of them.
I'm not going to pay you that much.
You want to hang on to your spy earnings. I understand.
I'll think of a way.
Huh? Huh. It's just you. I'm sorry.
Stop fooling around.
What are you doing, prowling about here?
What? What are you doing, lurking around without a light? Get a torch, or I'll put you in the stocks. And lo, there was light, and he saw that it was good. Now move along.
Huh? Why aren't you asleep?
The Chamberlain...
You're damn right I did.
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is...
Aye, he told me.
You're not the first to doubt it, but you're in for it.
Tell me what you know, then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below, inside, I mean, on the ground. The place stinks like hell. I've seen things there with I'd start the investigation.
All right.
Take care.
Wanker! What's that say? Hey, you're not allowed here. Go.
The Chamberlain said you know...
Those last summer, but they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons. Throw...
Are you sure they're... I've seen a few mice here.
Only you youngsters can... You wouldn't know Lucifer if he... I'm sure they're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord von...
If you say so.
They're coming from the other side of the castle.
How should I deal with...
Of course. Everyone knows you have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of... And every 3rd drop...
I'll take care. I hope I can do it exactly as you...
And one more thing to take to heart. But most of all, take care now.
About Nick...
Got that sword yet?
You wanted a sword?
I don't want an...
I'll think of a way...
What are you doing creeping about in the dark? Eh?
That should do it. Don't show yourself here again. Eight, nine. Don't show yourself here again. Eight, nine. Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me?
Why aren't you asleep?
Ah, you must have been wrong. The place you described to me...
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as
You were bored, so you made up the whole...
Oh, come...
I don't have time for your...
I wouldn't dare. Just don't be surprised when one...
Have a nice evening.
Can I help you with...
God bless.
About Nick.
Got that
You wanted a...
That's perfect. I don't think you're a spy.
What about Nickvar?
Nickvar asked me to do something for him. He must have admired... Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me, and I told him I would. At least I could check, but then Nickvar clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found...
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvar, ask him if he's still... I'll be going into war soon. So I don't...
I'll tell him.
No. Not yet. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Praise the Lord. God bless you. Same to you.
The Chamberlain...
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour.
Well, maybe it's just... What would demons want?
The more I think about it, a dog can't... And besides...
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here.
Oh, of course she did. That old crone's... I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle...
9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the... That creates a boundary demons can't...
All right.
That's hard to describe. Anyway, together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star.
Don't worry. Hopefully I'll...
If I were you, I'd do it during the...
The devil never...
And the old hag rushes in where the devil... The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Farewell, my friend. Christ, pardon me.
God bless.
Excuse me? Oh, Christ, what a day. God bless. And with you?
That should do it.
What was that shrieking?
Back to hell with you.
Huh? Did I imagine it? Oh, it's just you, eh? Ah, good day. What do you need? So, I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to find...
That's good. It's a sign that your humours are back in balance.
I'll be careful, thank you. And here's... God be with you.
Ah, so you're doing that.
God grant you health.
Back to hell with you. Back to hell with you. A little more here.
Praise God. Excuse me.
I'd like to look.
Certainly. Why not? I'm sorry.
What a mess.
I took care of. They shouldn't be a problem. I didn't see. I reckon it was just rat.
Hopefully things will quiet. Most important.
I decided to help. I can still smell that stench.
He tries that prank on all the...
You knew?
I wouldn't want to spoil it.
Anyway.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, chairman of the provincial court, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixed.
You got it.
There's always something to do at a big... Also, don't think you can continue to move. You are here, nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's... God be with you.
About that lost...
Please tell me you...
Not yet. But
tell me what you've learned.
It looks like Nikvar brewed some sort of potion from... He told Regina it would restore his youth. But the potion... He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Berth, when he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond... And then he vanished.
What do you think about...
You said that Nick Vard had a habit of carrying books everywhere with him. It's possible it fell down the latrine while he was shitting by the training ground. And now it's like...
That actually sounds quite likely to me. Let's go there and look. Perhaps you'll...
Christ, pardon me.
Hail Mary.
Excuse me.
so I went to see my brother.
I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg or whatever the bastards.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein...
Look.
Happens to the best of us. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometime?
Thank you, Henry. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you.
Then your word must be as firm. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right.
Therefore, I entrust you with that. On behalf of give her our sincerest thanks, along with this.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before night.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up.
Excuse me.
Because I love him. There's no one in the world as beautiful as him. That's blasphemy. You'll end up in hell. I love.
But it's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergov certainly knows how to make an impression.
Well, it didn't look so great from inside that dungeon. That's a view I hope I won't be seeing again.
I couldn't agree more.
You nearly killed me!
Everything all right? Hey?
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week. Are you blind? You almost ran into me.
Pickled cabbage drives
Watch where you're going.
Easy, good horse.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like, but if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Wait, really?
Aye, aye. Take my advice. Stop that whistling.
Ka!
senseless death.
You must be Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch.
Has to be me. Greetings to you. You silly doggy.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Where's that damned gravedigger? Another senseless death.
Die! Die! Die!
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Quick! Go! God! Quick! Quick! God! Quick! Go! Quick! God! Go! Oh, boom. There now.
I see the beauties of this landscape have bewildered your senses. I see the... Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. You never give up. That's what I like most.
So?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honour of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. O dentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
What a view!
Nabakov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round, so we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again. Turn left here! Nice fortress! I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend, with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining. But not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least, without whining.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yadomira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all. Can you see what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying the bark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey! So Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergolf. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You've got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out—
No, he didn't. So, let's proceed to the real— Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it. How was your journey?
The journey was all right, but monotonous.
Well, I'm sure you're glad to be at the— You'll get some rest here, but I must say, my throat is— Come along with me, we'll soon fix that. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I heard Lord von Berghoff him, so...
That's for their lordships to know.
Aye. No one tells us, but you must have heard something. You know...
I've got it.
All right, I didn't... Tell me one thing. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some... Lord...
I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir.
Ah, the way of the noble to your master. Lord Capon of Perkstein is...
One day he'll inherit several castles.
Well, best... And you're his what? Yeah, paid...
His escort. I give advice when he asks.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel...
Lord Capon is all...
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. You've got time to kill. And me too. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory...
I accept your offer.
Then you're the right man in the right place.
I don't want to pry, Michael. But see, yeah...
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship...
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon...
If you insist. Well, you're in for a... Sir Yaromir had these... relatives. And they died. But they couldn't give it to him or something. So they gave him horse. See?
No, you were right.
Just so.
Let's do it.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice, yeah? We don't want to hack each other to pieces.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, then we'll get cracking.
Some sword will...
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my... Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to...
Whack him!
Ah. Oh.
Careful with that iron. Who do you think will have to repair it, eh?
Ah! What the... Ah, shit! What the... Oh! Whatever. You gave me a walloping.
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say.
Lord Capon.
That, all honour to you. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house. She'll be happy. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery.
Greetings, sir. We could practice up.
Sure.
I was hoping the targets are beneath, the rest is easy. I'll give you some arrows. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score. And the one with the most points at the end. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best crossbows.
Yeah.
Now, just tell me what...
Let's take look.
But you ain't got one. Your lord, we've got more than enough, though.
That's generous of you.
Ready? And go!
I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. Well, it'll have to do. Well, it'll have to do. Okay, that wasn't so shabby. Well, it'll have to do. Stone me, sir. Admirable. And here's the gift I...
Thanks. The pleasure was all mine.
If you want to try it out straight away, in any case, you'll find me round... I'm sorry.
I've got this pretty...
I hear you're a keen...
You heard all that. Take the weight off your feet, then. And we'll I play for high stakes and all.
They'll sure...
What game would you...
Nice.
And do you have the back?
Ah. Courteous from me.
Let's play.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win. Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
You silly doggy.
These ones here. My God, I'm done. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. These ones here. What? Oh, come on! Finished. Your turn. Damn it! They're yours, lad. These ones here. Oh, come on! The dice are falling my way today. These ones here. What? Oh, come on! Nothing worth mentioning. These ones here. My God, I'm done. Great! And it's mine! You're out of luck, my boy.
Excuse me.
You're a pleasure to play against.
Put away!
Lovely horses.
Aye. Right.
There must be more of them than men in the fortress.
That's right. Sir...
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my...
So there is something...
Bollocks! It's all above board. Why not do something for your own lord? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can...
Don't try that on. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of...
A retainer should know it ain't done to talk about, and if his retainership ain't chicken and knows how to sit on a horse, he could...
I'll race.
Thy will? The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary, you'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to... Fuck it.
That's fair.
Great. I'll call Hurtle and you can get...
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
Ka! Quick! Ka! 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 Go! Go!
Just a bit further.
Ka! Go! Ka!
I'm back again. Quick.
Ka!
Come on.
Ka! Ka! Quick! Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka!
Come on.
Ka! Go!
Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Well, you gave it a go, but I reckon you could beat him, getting away from his guard duty.
I want to hear a race was nice, but now I'm all the more interested.
Well, if you won't take no... Well, lucky for him, we came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on... A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their... And we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that spot...
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine...
Really? It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs.
But you're local.
You must know these...
I was shit-faced, all right?
Hold on. Michael said something
We took some horses from the bandits, and Sir Jerome, Yaramir, got the others. Aye, that's...
Right. Take good care of those horses.
I will. And if you don't have a sore ass from the... getting away from his guard duty and having a... Hurtle was first. Bad luck, sir. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Wie geht's, mein Freund?
Show me your wares.
Word about the price.
Oi, you'll sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
You silly dog. What do you want? You...
What do you have for... Let's talk about the price.
Sure.
How's this?
You really... Finally. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Greetings.
What do you...
I know exactly what you want.
What? Hail, fellow! By the looks of you...
What happened?
A wheel on our way.
You're lucky you didn't run it.
What can we do? We have...
I'll be happy.
Of course. Nothing suits your fancy, eh?